All right, this is a moon and Sagittarius in the third house, and this is like when these people expressing their thoughts, what they think about something, they enthuse it. It's enthusiasm out of this world. You could look at it like when they're finna come up and talk to you, it's almost like you're the Earth, and they're this big ass Jupiter that's 100 times larger than you are. That's what it's like when they're speaking to you. It's like they're overshadowed you. They overcast you with their enthusiasm. For example, these people will be like say you, let's say somebody else that doesn't have this placement. They'll say, "Oh man, that party was real cool. I had a real good time. The food, I like where they got that food from." Boom. These people was like, "Oh, the food was like great. They got it from this place. I was thinking of this place, and you know what? This place, I've actually been to this place. I met this person here, and like that." You know, with that enthusiasm overshadow, and it's excessive even. And these people, when they get to talking about what they think and feel, they can go on and on. Sagittarius is a sign of excess. It's in the sign, in the house of communication. When these people leave, like any form of communication, when they're texting, and let's say a group text, and they got some kind of joke, these people, you know how people be like, "I'm dead," or they'll send the couple faces, the smiley faces. These people, when they feel like that, like, "Oh, I'm dead," laughing and shit like that, they'll send 20 skulls, lightning bolts. They'll send 20 or 30, 20, the crying emojis like that. They'll send those because they want to really put that enthusiasm, really put everything into their communication when they expressing their thoughts. So they'll put all these crying faces instead of just like two smiley faces. They'll put a million of the crying faces, and then two happy ones, and then lightning bolts, and then five skulls, like that. When it comes to feelings, um, they real optimistic. I can say that. That's a good thing. And it comes out in the neighborhood. These are people that wherever they like almost a spark for the neighborhood. The people that they know that's going through these things, or people that are going through things in the neighborhood, and they always optimistic. They'll go to the Walmart and they'll be talking. Let's say they're friends with somebody at the Walmart, and they have to have the amputation done or something like that. These people like, "Man, you know what? I'ma pray for you. You gonna be all right." And they'll be holding their hands like this and really like, "You gonna be all right. I just feel it. I know it. You just gotta stick and hang in there." And then somebody at the subway or at the park or at the post office, they'll see, people in your daily life, in the gas station, somebody that's going through some kind of custody or something like that. "Man, you know what? You a good father, and I believe things are gonna work out for you," like that. Um, Career involves communication. Walking could involve walking. That's the third house. That's why it's short distance trips. Your local environment, your neighborhood, and like, yeah, short distance trips. You could be. I'm gonna kind of blend my trivia with the rest of these things I have to say because I researched. Jennifer Aniston has this, and John Mayer has this. This is my trivia part, and I'm finishing up the video. So they both had this. They actually dated. It's crazy. They both had this placement, and they dated from '07 to '08, or '08 to '09 or something like that. And that was during John Mayer's Dasha, his time period. So I said bike messenger. You could be a bike messenger with this. A telemarketer, like a or a assistant, or they do a lot of talking and things like that. Because the 10th house, moon rules the 10th house. It's Cancer up there, and that's the career, the profession, and it sits in the third house. So the career involves a lot of communication, a lot of short distance trips. Uh, I said walking because of she was a waiter. Jennifer Aniston, she was a waiter. She was a bike messenger and a waitress. And I'm going to add in Sagittarius on this part. A waitress that perhaps like did a ton of walking though, because Sagittarius is the sign of long distance. It's coming into a short distance house, so you might work in this relatively small area, but you have to do a lot of walking back and forth. So that's what a waitress, kind of like these giant casinos. You see, you in a casino, it's not a large area, but you might have to walk from one side of the casino all across the way to the other one, and then you gotta go and get people drinks and walk all the way to the other side. That happens. Um, uh, mothered by people. Okay, yeah, mothered by people in your neighborhood from different walks of life, because the moon is your style of mothering yourself and others. It's in a sign of different people from different walks of life. The Sagittarius, kind of like the village people. You look as the village people being your neighbors, and you turn to them, or they become this like this motherhood of people. Like your friends in the local neighborhood are from different walks of life, and you guys all like become this family, and you guys, emotionally and mentally help each other and take care of each other. Um, you have the reputation to make people laugh, because 10th house's reputation is coming into the third house of Gemini. That's its natural house, and it's in Sagittarius. These two signs, more than any, they're up there with the natural comedians. Gemini is, I think it's more of a mental laugh. Like you got to think about their jokes and that way, like that, and then you laugh. Sagittarius is more on the physical side. So you see like clowns and shit like that, or they talk about, how long people's fingers are, or how big their lips are, and yeah, your lips so big you can put it all way over your head and wear it like a hat, or something like that. Oh, I'm just saying that's what happens here. All right, peace.